Hi, my name is Maya Bagley. I'm in the 8th grade, and my favorite class is history because I think it's important to know your history so then we don't repeat it in the future.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn Walker. I'm in the 8th grade class, class of 25, and my favorite class is science. I just like all the things that we learned, like the chemical bonds, Lewis dot structure, and how we can apply them in real life.
My name is Quentin Harold Jamel. I'm in the 8th grade. That's probably humanities. That's because I plan to be an author one day, and that class has really sparked my passion for writing and writing stories.
My name is Nia Jones. I'm in 8th grade and I'll be going to 9th grade. And my favorite class is science because I have an interest in animal science and I really liked our lesson on phenotype and genotype, and I feel like that's something that I keep having to remind myself about when I look at different gene types of animals and why they have these sort of features and why they don't. Like for little kittens, the mom could look a certain way and the father could look a certain way, and then the cats would be completely different. I just thought that was really interesting.
So my favorite class is probably science class. In 6th grade, I had it with Baba Ajnu, which is earth science, which is pretty fun, and then we incorporated some food science as well. So we learned about how different foods react to each other, and then we got to cook in there as well. So that was pretty fun. And then 7th grade we had life science, and this year we had physical science. And so I think especially this year the labs that we had were pretty influential and just they were pretty cool to me.
I would say my most memorable event here at Omade was my first college tour, and that was the Atlanta college tour. Especially visiting Morehouse and Clark Atlanta, and I also got to get to know Baba Jahi more because I rode with him, and it was just a great experience, I feel like.
I'd probably say the college tour, or all the tours that we did, especially the college tour, because that was my first time going out of state. I was able to see a lot of options for colleges that I would probably plan to go to in the future.
I would have to say last year's college tour, we got to visit Howard University and Morgan State University. Morgan State is my favorite college, so I want to go there. And then Howard, a lot of teachers talk about Howard, so I always wanted to tour there, and I got to see why it's so popular with their CAR-STEM program and go around the world and see new things and see the overall good community of schools.
I feel like it was the both of the acceptance day because I saw all the other 8th graders for the past 3 years, and I saw them all just they were really excited and all happy to get into the school. Some of them had doubts, and when it finally came to me, I had a little bit of a doubt in my mind, but then because of my 6th and 7th grade year, but I felt like I could still do it because Babaji, he kept hyping me up. He's like, "Oh yeah, Brooklyn, you got this, it's okay, don't worry." And I was like, okay. But the craziest thing about it was I didn't find out that I got into the school until 20 minutes after everybody else was celebrating, saying, "Oh yeah, I got into the school," and because my mom had arrived really late.
Here at Elay, I'd probably have to say the 8th grade trip that we had at Pier 39. I think it was really cool just to hang out with my 8th grade class and just get to know each other. I think, even though it was only one day, I think I got to know pretty much everybody else a lot better because we were outside of school. We weren't really stressed out about work or anything. We were just focused on really just the bigger picture, hey, we're leaving in a few months, and basically let's just have fun together and basically just don't let the time that we have left with each other go to waste.
One of my most memorable moments is in Baba Abubakar's history class, and in 6th and 7th grade. So it wasn't necessarily a moment, but oftentimes he would remind us about the troubles of our generation, or what, everything, not everything we're doing wrong, but the things that our generation struggled through. And so I really learned a lot from his class, and not only about history, because we had medieval to modern times and ancient history as well. So I learned a lot from those classes, but he also taught me a lot about how to be a better person and about my character and about the people that I'll be surrounded with in my life.
Hi, my name is c'25 Fletcher. What makes ELA special is I feel like the community. I don't think you can get this community at like a public school or like any private school, but ELA and the academics are really nice.
It being a all-black school makes it really important because most times blacks struggle with getting a good education when it comes to prejudiceness. So I feel like going to an all-black school is really important because you really get like a feel of the culture that you probably wouldn't get going to a PWI.
ELA is special for so many reasons. Not only because of the advanced academics, but because of the teachers. They all care, they all love us. They're not doing it just for the money. They're doing it out of the good in their heart, and not a lot of schools have that out there.
They're like a family. Like, I wouldn't be here today, who I am, like without coming to ELA. I think they just really prepare students for the next level and as a person and academically.
I miss the community most, and I miss my friends. I miss Papa Charlie. I miss like having a class like with 11 students, not including me. Like I always know I'm seen and heard.
Well, I always have the community because I'm always welcome to ELA. I think I miss Papa Charlie because he's like really funny. I think I would miss Papa Charlie. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like black education is important because a lot of people don't know their history and where they came from and how certain things like are. Like in our history class, I didn't even know this, how many slave revolts there were in like the 1600s and 1700s. The only one that I heard of was Nat Turner's Rebellion, but there's so many more.
Black education is important. It's important that we know our history and it's taught by ourselves, because if we forget or it's not taught, we'll be bound to repeat it, as my teacher used to say.
Black education is important because they don't teach it like at all in public schools, and I'm pretty sure in some states it's not allowed. Black education, learning about people like Nat Turner, Denmark Vesey, Muhammad Ali, and what his political opinions were is very important to me because it's not spoken about a lot, and it should be spoken about much more than it is.
Attending Headwaters High School, and the thing that I'm most excited for is just being able to explore more opportunities for myself and explore the things that I love. I know they have like more classes there, so I'll be in Spanish, I'll have jazz band, I'll have graphic design, and so those are all classes that I'm very excited to pursue.
I'm attending Headwaters in the fall. I plan to go to Spelman, and then I want to become a lawyer.
I'm going to be going to St. Joe's for high school, and I plan to become a leader in the BSU.
So in high school, I'm going to Holy Names, and I want to be a student ambassador and part of the BSU. And for college, I'm going to go to the Tuskegee, and I want to become a veterinarian.
Well, I'm going to Holy Names in the fall. Holy Names High School, go with my Hicks. College, I really want to go to Tuskegee University. The reason I want to go to Tuskegee is just it's an HBCU and it's close to my hometown. I'm going to Huntsville. And I think when I tour the campus, I think I'm really going to like it next year with ELA.
I'm going to Monroe Catholic, MC. I will be graduating in 2029, and I will be attending Howard University to pursue a major in biology.
I'm going to Holy Names High School, go Monarchs, I'm looking forward to that. I want to attend for college, I want to attend either Spelman or Howard. As a career path, I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do, but I've been looking more into like law in that field.
I like to go to Morgan State University in my college. I want to be a mechanical engineer. And I also want to attend my high school at St. Joe's to be attend the Black Student Union, be leader in my class, help out my community with academics, and just just be like a popular student, known for my smartness and GPA, just kindness and stuff like that.
I'm going to go to Bishop O'Dowd, and then after that I plan on going to Howard University and becoming a neurosurgeon.
I'm going to attend Morel starting in August, I believe. And then after that, I want to attend Morgan State University and study electrical engineering.
Well, in the fall, I'm attending Colleen High School, and I plan to continue rowing through high school and college. And for college, I'm to attend Johns Hopkins or Texas A&M for architecture.
I'm going to O'Dowd in the fall, and during high school, I plan to be a leader in the BSU. Also run for student body president. I think in college, I know I'm going to attend Spelman. I'm going to major in biology, and as of right now, I just know I'm going to become a biologist. I don't know